Hi. Okay, so uh, I found some old uh, things that I wrote from school, from like third, fourth, fifth grade. I don't know. Some of this stuff is from 2002. Some of it is from 2001. Stuff like that. So anyway, I thought I would share some of these wonderful musings of 10-year-old me with you. So, uh, let's do a very timely one. And for the record, I had to write on these very, very uh, big sheets of paper. So, yeah. uh, if you hear a lot of noise, that's probably why. Um, Also, hey, look, this was back when I was still printing my writing instead of doing cursive. Um, I do cursive now, and trust me, it is a lot harder to read. And I'm also sorry if this is like bouncing up and down. I don't have the most stable of setups. So, without further ado, uh, this was for February 14th of 2002. To make a valentine, get scissors and paper. Cut the paper into a heart. Write what you want to say. Give it to who you love. Don't forget your pet. The end. Oh, to be that young and simple again. Okay, so let's do another. This one is one of my favorites because, well, you can really tell I was going through the cootie stage at this point. Um, boys are. You know, this is going to end well, right? Boys are nasty, untidy, strong, hunters, insensitive, boring, spoiled, selfish, mean, always forgetting your birthday, and think they're kings. Darn you, boys. Disclaimer, I do not exactly think that now. I mean, okay, well, some of those might be true, maybe a little bit true. And I mean, let's be honest. Strong isn't exactly a bad word to call someone. So I mean, that one can stay. That one can stay. The other ones are a little mean, very mean. Um, but yeah. Oh boy, here's a good one. This one's one of my favorites too. this was from this was from 2001, and this is dated 9/28, which is 4 days after my birthday. So I was I have no idea how old I was. I was 10. I was 11. I don't know. One of those. Let's see. I'm probably less than 10. I don't know. I cannot do numbers and math and stuff and think back that far, so I don't know how. I don't know. But anyway, so 10 years from now, I will be 17 and will become an artist, a singer, and a dancer. I will also be, comma, almost an adult. Let's see, and now I'm 20. So, as for how accurate this is now, um, I did not become an artist, not a drawing artist at least. Granted, at some point I'll have to show you all my artwork from back then. I will say I've definitely improved from that, but probably not that much. Uh, as for a singer, well, I did sing on stage. and I was in choir for 3 years, so there is that, but I don't know if I would really call myself a singer, because I'm actually not that good of a singer. I have a very, very, very bad voice. So, there's that. And a dancer, not professionally. I will admit, dance team is probably one of those ones that I'm actually a little bit interested in, but I don't think I could probably do it, and I'm definitely not in nearly enough shape for that to work. So, although I did dance for show choir, and I did dance for theater a couple of times. Well, okay, one time. Um, so I mean, there was that. So in a way, I kind of did, and that yeah, that was definitely when I was about 17. So I mean, 2 out of 3, that's not so bad, and almost an adult. Well, who knows? That one's kind of up in the air, isn't it? Oh boy. Uh, okay, this. Let's see what. Oh, wait. Sorry about that. The one I was going to read for you, I realized actually has a picture that accompanies it. And since this lighting is really bad, I know you wouldn't really be able to see it. So I'm going to wait until I can both find that picture again and be able to scan it properly so that you'll be able to see it. In the meantime, oh look, I found another batch of papers. So I'll start reading from these. You're going to notice a pattern here. See if you can guess what it is. And I mean throughout all the writing, not just this one's particular story. Dottie Dragon dreamed about sugar plums, ice cream, candy, presents, Blitzen, Rudolph, Vixen, and the bear, reindeer, books, coloring, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and earrings. Okay. Oh, here's a good one. Dear Mrs. Claus, kiss all elves, all reindeer, and Santa, and every toy that goes by you on the conveyor belt. Oh, I'm sorry, the convener belt. Wrapping gifts is, first, put the gift in a bag. Next, wrap it, cut it, and tape it, and give it. That's it. Man, I love young me's simplicity. Oh goodness. There we go. Oh no! Rudolph's nose was green, is the title. The story, on the other hand, goes a little something like this. It was a winter day. Rudolph went to a wizard. Rudolph was bored with his red nose. He wanted a black nose, just like the others, but the wizard told him to stay the way he was, because his red nose is what made him special. And as you can see, there's a little bit of artwork down there at the bottom. I don't know how well you can make that out. I think that was like one of those things where you draw around the hand and stuff. There's one on the other side, underneath this particular story. All at once, the snow turned into Shrek, Donkey, Carmen, Junie, Lou, Butch, Pete, Connie, Sam, Ivy, Porkchop, Doug, Phoebe, Patty, Skeeter. So, this may not have come across very well, because I think I've only read like about 2 or 3 that have been like this, but when I was a kid, and I had to do writing, which was something I didn't really want to do a lot of the time. I was not a big fan of writing. So, I often, very, very often, would, instead of actually writing something pertaining to the topic, instead I would either write a poem, or I'd make a list. And eventually I started doing this way too much, and my teachers had to tell me to cut it out. That I couldn't do it anymore. And I was like, oh. But yeah, I was very, very lazy back then. Uh, oh boy, here we go. This should be a fun one. I am proud of myself because once there was a town called Stinker. This is because anybody who lived there was a stinker. One day, God was unhappy with them, so he sent his son Jesus to help. But they didn't believe him, so they put him on, the cross. I have no idea how that relates to I am proud of myself because I can tell you that stinker is a word that my mom always used. So I understand that part. I kind of understand the second part too. But I have no idea how this relates to I am proud of myself because. So, and another list. Yay! I love to hear music, the news, please and thank you, peace, and good stories. I know this because I've heard them lots of times, and I get used to it. And um, on that note, I think I'll end this one because I have a lot of these that I really want to read to you guys. Because, I mean, those are some of my favorites right there. This is pretty, pretty bad. But these are all varying levels of entertaining. So, so yeah, I'm gonna probably do more of these. And if for nothing else, so that I have some sort of an electronic copy of these. So, because at some point these are probably gonna end up lost or somewhere. I don't know. But, but yeah. So, until the next one, just